I have to pay all these kids. How I pay them is not their fucking problem. It's my fucking problem. And this guy wants to go, imagine me saying, oh, I gotta pay Conor McGregor fucking this much money. I could have built a house in Beverly Hills. Shut the fuck up, you fucking scumbag. Pay your fucking fighter what you owe him. That's your job. Bob Arum is a piece of fucking shit.
Stand up there on that platform on ESPN and basically say, this guy's costing me a load of money, I don't know if I want to spend it anymore. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. That's the moment you should be championing your guy. Whether you think the guy's making too much money, whether he's costing you too much, whether you're losing money on him, at that point, as far as I'm concerned, you have to talk about him as if he's God. Well, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the interview. You know, and I think to say that means the relationship's over.
I already said I want Spence.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But that fight not gonna happen because he already talking to 60-40 deals. And if it ain't 60-40 in my favor, then that fight is not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Terence Crawford was on the Act and Barack show and he showed his disappointment in his promoter. Said he was real loyal to Bob Arum and he couldn't believe the foolish stuff that came out of his mouth. Now he looks at him a different way. Bob Arum was also asked, is Terence Crawford going to re-sign with him? And he said, the question is, do we want to re-sign him? And I know Terence Crawford can do some more social media and stuff like that, but Terence Crawford is basically a quiet guy. He's a throwback. He just want to get in the ring and show he's a greater fighter. Not all fighters are flashy. Not every fighter can be Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, Mr. Twitter Master, or a Teofimo Lopez. Not every fighter can promote themselves. If I could promote myself, why would I need Bob Arum? Like Dana White and Eddie Hearn says, and I totally agree with them, it's Bob Arum's job to promote Terence Crawford. If he doesn't want to promote him anymore and doesn't want to pay him, release him. Matter of fact, Terence Crawford was so pissed about Bob Arum's comments, he said, if I'm losing money for you, just release me. This is definitely a strained relationship. I don't expect Terence Crawford to resign. And I expect Bob Arum to hold the door for him. I don't think he wants Terence Crawford back. As far as Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence, I've been saying a long time, I think Terence Crawford beats Errol Spence. He stops him. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about finances. I definitely think Errol Spence is the A side. He's a unified champion at 147. Even though I think Terence Crawford did more in his career, Errol Spence has 2 belts at 147. So I would agree with 60-40 for Spence. And if he gets that 3rd belt from Pacquiao, he may even go higher. So if these guys should meet, Terence Crawford wants a 50-50 split, he's going to have to get that belt of Manny Pacquiao. I have to agree with Terence. This fight may not happen. Tim Bradley has been on record saying that he don't think this fight will happen till Terence Crawford is like 36 to 37 years old. And if I have to wait that long for a Crawford-Spence fight, no thank you, I'm good. I don't want to see Spence fight out of his prime, Bud Crawford. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.